in this episode we're starting at Eromanga in Queensland.
Eromanga is Australia's town furthest from the sea.
That's correct. Yes, and there's plenty of dinosaur stuff here, which is great for me.
We don't know where we're going to take you after here, so we'll have a look around Eromanga, a little bit around central Queensland. We'll just mosey around and see what we can show you, but I'm sure it'll be good, whatever we get up to. They've been finding lots of impressive bones and dinosaur fossils in Eromanga. And the Natural History Museum is a relatively new museum which is showing the tourists what is being found in the area. We last visited the museum in 2016 when it was only a few weeks old, so it's much bigger now and we're really keen to see the improvements.
They think that they would go to the Queensland Museum and get told, congratulations, you found a dinosaur bone. All belongs to this creature here. This is a Diprotodon, that giant wombat looking animal. He is a marsupial. What we're looking at here, guys, is some bones. The dinosaur story is 90 to 95 million years old, so those bones are now fossils. But these are still classified as bones because they haven't completed that fossilisation process. That must have been covered over pretty quickly after he died, because what you see here is exactly what they dug down and they found. Would have loved to have been on that dig.
When we came to Eromanga History Museum in 2016, it had only been opened for a couple of weeks, and that shed that we've just come out of is the only shed they had there then. Where now they've got this new research shed and the entry foyer that we were in with the cafe. Put a lot more to it since we came in 2016. This is the free camp here at Eromanga. And then if you go around the back, you also get sunset views over this way, where we are. There is a dump point here as well, which is great. And the amenities, they are brand new showers and toilets, cleaner than most caravan parks, and it's free. It's a beautiful little spot here at Eromanga. We'd take a drive down to Toompine from Eromanga. We've heard good reports at the pub here and we've been passing van after van on their way to the Big Red Bash. It looks like a lot of them have stopped here at the Toompine Hotel to camp as well. Look how busy it is. It was crowded. I mean, to the pub's credit, they coped with hundreds of people with meals and drinks, but the queue for drinks was so long. I don't know how long the wait time for the meals was. We actually did a really naughty thing, and we decided it was way too busy for us.
When the waitress was wandering around trying to find the owner of the 2 meals that she was holding, it was a bit of a eye-opener.
But we must say they were dealing with, they did a great job.
Yeah.
They had a great setup outside with the campfire. It was so freezing and it was raining, so that would have been lovely to stand around there. So here we are, giving you all a talk in the rain and telling you how we've made this decision that is so unlike us. We have never, ever not eaten at a country pub before, so we feel very naughty, but it was just too crowded, just not our thing. This is the pub in the morning, the next morning. Gosh, it was crazy last night. We did do some audio, but all the interference from the generators and the lights and everything, we just couldn't hear it. There was a fair bit of rain last night. But this is us, behind that yellow one, parked in with hundreds of other vans. They're all on the other side of the tennis court there. So farewell Toompine Hotel. We're quite disappointed. We've heard such good reviews, and I'm sure you are a fantastic pub. To host those many people last night, that was pretty amazing, but just not our thing, too crowded. So we'll come back another time. We've come from the Toompine Hotel up to Quilpie, and we're staying at a campground called the Lake. It's got powered sites and also unpowered sites down near the water. This is a lovely area they've got here. It's a communal campfire area and camp kitchen, and there's even a bar there that opens up at 5 o'clock. But that communal fire pit looks pretty good. I think we'll have to join that later today. This is the actual lake area, Lake Hoodruman. So this is still part of the lake camping. It's unpowered down here by the lake, and you're allowed to have fires too. This is actually where we camped last time in 2016. Beautiful on the lake. It's emu feeding here at Quilpie at the lake.
My lens. Do you want to peck at my lens?
They've only just lit it, or it's supposed to start at 5 o'clock, but it's only 4. So I'm sure a lot more people will gather when they realise that it's going beautifully. To St Finbarr's Church in Quilpie. Looks like an average church. There's supposed to be an opal altar inside. So I love my opals. I'm keen to check that out. There's opals at Eromanga, which is about 100 kilometres away, so I wonder if they're Eromanga opals.
Well, it could be Quilpie opals too.
Quilpie too, you reckon?
Yeah.
This is just out of Quilpie. This is the Baldy Top Lookout walk. There's a cave part way up Baldy Top.
Baldy Top, yeah.
We've done the climb, now you follow the track. This is the top of Baldy Top looking out over our car there. That's going down to the south, down Charleville Way. It's also flat. There's a golfing tournament in Quilpie at the moment. And here's at one of the tee-off points. This is from the top of Baldy Top. And if you go look down, straight ahead there, near that caravan. There's your yellow flag. There we are. Over there is the lookout we just looked from, but there's another track to get up higher, which we're on now. I'll show you the other side. This is from the very peak of Baldy Top.
$1,315,000.
You left off 1 million.
That's a lot of water.
This is the servo at Quilpie, and yet again we're caught up in the Big Red Bash attendees. This is the queue for fuel, which goes out of the station and all the way up there to the highway and around the corner. But we've been monitoring this queue for the last 24 hours and it's been that long. Like there's no quiet time. Yeah, look at this. Looks great. This is the open air
There's four in the front
show
there, if you want.
at Quilpie.
Well, there's four at the side there.
We're going to learn all about the town. They supply a drink each, some nibblies, and chairs and a blanket.
I would like.
Places like Plevna Down Station, where Cooper the Dinosaur was discovered, or Mount Margaret, with its 16 oil wells and several opal mines.
We're driving today from Quilpie up to Stonehenge, and it has been a massive day, but we're pushing on because this big rain event is supposed to come tomorrow. We've just seen a sign just past Junda. A native well. This is like what they have in Western Australia. They call them namaholes. That one's not very deep. Well, the sand's full anyway, so it might be deeper than it looks. We're about to go down a hill and it's an 8% decline. We've been travelling flat for 500 k's. So, oh look! Oh, Isn't that the nicest view we've had today? Welcome to Stonehenge. The galahs don't like us coming into town. So we've arrived at Stonehenge. Nowhere near as busy as Toompine. Everyone's settled at Birdsville now, I'd say. This is the reason we wanted to come to Stonehenge. Glenn's down there, he's going to put the drone up for you and we'll show you exactly what this Stonehenge address book is. This is really cool actually. It's quite late in the day. It's almost sunset. Ideally we would have come down in the morning, but they've got that big rain event predicted to start overnight, so I didn't want to risk missing this. This is a good one. This is the first town I've seen, Lake Boga. We've camped down at Lake Boga. It's a nice little campground here at Stonehenge. It's opposite the pub. It's $25 for a powered site or $10 unpowered. But if you pay for the powered site, you get a $10 voucher to use at the pub. So guess where we're eating tonight? Pub looks nice.
I heard this big crash and then found there's guinea fowl in the tree.
That one's pretty with the white on him, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's not usual. And that's just behind our van here.
Yeah.
They're going to sleep there, I'd say. So we come to the Stonehenge Hotel for dinner tonight. So we get $10 off with our powered site campsite cost of $25. So this will be nice. We do love country pubs.
Well, I can recommend the Fisherman's Basket because I like it.
Very good. And that picture there behind you,
That's the boys.
that bought the pub
They
12
bought
months
the
ago.
pub. Yeah, schoolmates.
Oh, you dropped your fish. 2-second rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 months ago the pub was, well, it was going to close, wasn't it? Unless the boys bought it, so they saved the pub.
Well, here we are in the wet.
You know that rain event I was talking about when we were at the address book the other day? It came.
Yes, and we're a little bit rained into the north and the south.
And the east and the west.
And the east and the west, and we can't go anywhere.
So we've been stuck since, it's 2 days since we went to the address book.
Yeah.
And we were waiting for it to clear, but it's still raining.
Yep. Due to there's road repairs north for about 12k section, and it's black soil, so it's not recommended. And south at the moment, the creeks are up. So
Creek crossings, yeah. So no one's going anywhere. And they're saying it might be another couple of days.
yeah,
So,
a little bit stuck.
the joys.
Yeah.
It stopped raining overnight. So we're just going to take a little walk around town. This is the community centre. So it's got a library, a visitor centre. I think it's got a book exchange in there as well. Wow, this is a nice little veranda. If we had known this was here while we were stuck in the van in the rain, we could have come and sat over here for a different view. The community centre is quite large inside. It's got souvenirs and everything. This is outside now with the mural along the back fence. And then when we spin around, there's the old schoolhouse. The schoolroom, it's not been restored, it's just been painted. But it's something nice to look at in Stonehenge while we're here waiting for the roads to dry out. And then this one's the jail. It's not restored either. But, geez, it's in good nick though. We woke up this morning to a little bit of blue sky and some sunshine. So they've actually opened the road south.
So we're making an escape.
The road north is still closed and they're saying it'll still be a couple of days. So we've decided to head south and backtrack.
Yeah, 1,000k detour, but we'll get there.
So we thought we may as well wrap this episode up now because we'll be showing you stuff that you've already seen because yeah, we're going back the same way. So we hope you've enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up if you have.
Like and subscribe, all that kind of stuff.
Yep. And we'll see you on the next episode. See ya.